Here's the truth. Most small businesses are bleeding money every single day, and they don't even realize it. They miss calls, they forget to follow up, they don't even ask for reviews, and every one of those mistakes equals lost revenue. But here's the opportunity. You can be the person who gives them a system that plugs all of those leaks, and you can charge them every single month to keep it running. That's why automating small businesses is hands down the best side hustle for 2025. And in this video, I'm not going to just talk about this concept. I'm actually going to break down the exact business model and why it works so well. And this works for complete beginners, people with no tech background, and they're using it to build predictable recurring revenue because nowadays the drag and drop no code software tools really empower the actual businessman to start a business and help providing real value to businesses. Now, let's zoom out on what's actually happening in the real world. Local businesses like roofing companies, dentists, landscapers, plumbers, gyms, restaurants, they're all making the same mistake. A lead comes in from their website and nobody responds. They miss a phone call, that customer's gone forever. A happy customer leaves a good review, well, maybe it gets seen and maybe it doesn't. It's total chaos. And it's not because these owners don't care, because most of them do care more than anybody, but they're wearing every single hat inside their business. They're the sales team, the delivery, the operations, the hiring, the customer service. And to them, automation is more of an afterthought. They're more reactive instead of proactive. And that's why so many small businesses hit this plateau. They really don't have systems running for them 24/7. They're actually stuck putting out every single fire. Now, the business model I'm going to talk about today is where the real opportunity comes in. You don't need to invent some new software. You don't need to be a coder. The play is stupid simple. You just need to find a business that's losing leads, and then you need to plug them with a proven automation system. And for that, you can actually charge every single month to keep it running. And that's it. And here's the difference. A freelancer will sell a website for $1,500. Cool, that's a one project, it's done. And they're unemployed again. But what you need to realize is you need to sell systems that actually run the business, capture leads, sends the follow-ups, requests reviews, books appointments, and you can charge $300 to $500 a month to keep this live and keep it running for this business owner. That means your income is recurring and it's predictable. One client stacks on top of the next. I'm going to bring you over to this slide deck that I put together. And you can go ahead and join my school community down below and get a version of this slide deck so you can run this as well. So with 3 clients paying you $500 a month, that's $1,500 each month. 10 clients, that's $5,000 a month in predictable recurring revenue. That's the difference between hustling for projects and actually owning a subscription business. Let me give you some real world examples. A roofing company is out on jobs all day. The calls come in, but nobody answers. And every single missed call is lost revenue. They may be running ads to get these calls in, so they're losing the money spent on the cost per acquisition of this person. So you can actually build them a system that automatically texts customers back once they miss the call. So instead of just the call going to voicemail, it goes and sends them a text and adds them inside the pipeline. Hey, sorry we missed your call. Are you looking for a roofing estimate? Let me give you a call back in 5 minutes. We're on a job site. Now, that lead isn't lost. They're captured and they're ready to follow up with. Or think about a dentist. They rely on reviews to attract new patients, but their staff is way too busy to ask every patient for one. So you can build them a system that automatically texts patients after each appointment asking for a Google review. And this creates trust, visibility, and new business on autopilot. Or let's take a gym. They get tons of trial signups, but a lot of people just don't stick around. You can build them a system that sends follow-up texts and emails. That retention boost is worth thousands in extra revenue. Now, you're seeing the pattern here. Different industries, same pain points. And once you learn how to package these systems, you can walk into almost any local business and instantly add value to them. And this is why automating some of these processes for small businesses is such a powerful side hustle. You're selling something every single business owner already knows they need, but they just don't have the technical skills to put it together into a system that can get them their time back and keep their customers. So you're really selling peace of mind, predictability, and giving the time back to the actual business owner. Then you want to take their profit systems and have this growth on autopilot for them. And that's why they're happy to pay you. And that's why they're happy to pay you monthly. You're not an expense. You're actually showing them ROI. You're an investment that makes them more money and saves them headaches. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about making side income. Recurring revenue changes the way you actually live and go about your own business. When you build these systems, you're able to replicate them again and again for the next business. So it makes it easier and easier to deploy these systems for that specific niche. Inside my program, we go over exactly how to find a niche, build a system for that niche, and then deploy it across all businesses inside that niche. So instead of worrying about where your next client is coming from, you can actually just start each month with predictable income that's already locked in. That's financial breathing room. That's the ability to scale. That's what makes this model just so powerful. Now, here's the big question everybody keeps asking is, can somebody that's new to business build these systems and sell them? And most people get stuck in two places. They either overcomplicate the tech or they have no idea how to land their first paying client. And honestly, that's where most people quit. I have 1,300 members in my community and they have proper guidance, but a lot of them didn't get guidance before they came into my group. You don't need to know how to code. All of these systems now, as technology gets better and better, the software is amazing. So using the proper tools that are no-code tools that require little to no setup fee and can be built with templates, then all you have to do is focus on selling. Your real skill is being a bridge between a business owner who's overwhelmed and the system that makes their life easier. And that's where most beginners screw up. They think they need to master 100 automations before they can sell anything, and that's just wrong. You actually just need one simple offer, one niche, and you can start selling to them. For example, missed call text back. You could do automated review requests. You could do appointment booking with reminders. That's a huge one. Getting somebody to show up on a call that they already booked increases the conversion rate of the chances that that person will come. So we can set up multiple reminders via SMS, via email, and they're super simple to set up. I have all these templates available inside my community. And that's it. Just start simple, get a win for a business owner, and just build from there. Don't overcomplicate the tech, and make sure that you know exactly how to get your first client. And we go over all that inside my community if you want to join. Links down below. Totally free to join. Now, my school group, we have step-by-step training, simple offers that actually sell. And this is exactly why I built my school group, because learning automation alone, it's kind of overwhelming and you'll waste months trying to figure out what works, what to sell, and how to price it. Then you have to actually figure out how to get somebody to pay you. Now, my school group is the bridge. It's actually the place where beginners come, not just to learn the tech, but to get the business model. And inside, I show you guys the exact offers that work, the scripts you can use to pitch businesses, and how to package up all these automations into a monthly subscription so you can keep getting paid month after month while servicing these businesses. And it's a step-by-step guide, and you're surrounding yourself with other people doing the same thing. So you're not figuring it out in a vacuum. Now, if you want to learn how to sell automations and monthly services to businesses, that's where you start. That's the shortcut I wish I had when I was in the beginning. So here's the next step. If you want clarity, direction, and a proven path to getting your first paying client, go ahead and join my school group down below. We guarantee that you can get your first paying client in 90 days or your money back. Now, if you don't want to pay, there's also a free group. There's tons of resources in there that you can start and figure out yourself, or you can go to my YouTube channel and I have tons of videos here going over exactly how to build these systems, what tools to use, how to find paying clients, and you can piece it together by going through all of these if you want. Now, if you want a direct program that actually guarantees you land your first client in 90 days using my exact system, then go ahead and sign up for my school community. And if you want to book a call and see what all this is about, I have free strategy calls available after you join my free school community. I hope you got some value from today's video. I'll see you in there.